Hello and welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. My name is Olivia Pennelle and I'm so pleased you've taken the time out of your busy day to find a moment of rest and relaxation. You're welcome to lay down in this practice, be it on a bed, the couch, floor, or on the earth. Anywhere you can be so comfortable and not disturbed. If you're sharing space with friends or family, or maybe some roommates, perhaps let them know that you're about to practice and not to disturb you. If your phone or laptop is on, put it on airplane mode or silent as to not disturb you. Taking the greatest of care to set up your rest nest for this practice by maybe placing a pillow under the knees, a blanket over the body, and maybe something over the eyes. Your comfort is of the most importance in this practice, so that maybe we can let go of the world that has such a grip on us for a few moments. As you make your way to your position of choice, making sure that everything is attended to, I invite you to lay down and let the eyes drift and float around the room, taking in all the sights, noticing the shapes and colours, but not trying to alter or change them, simply just letting them exist in this space at this time. Taking just a moment to acknowledge that this space is safe. You are safe. And your friends and family are safe in this moment. And then as you feel ready, let the eyes become heavy. And slowly, as curtains falling, let the eyes close down. Begin to notice all of the points of contact between the body and the earth. The heels, calves, buttocks, shoulder blades, hands, arms, and the back of the head. Noticing the different textures of clothing that you're wearing, noticing if there are any parts of the body that seem cool, parts that seem warm, just noticing. Let the attention wander to sounds that are around you, sounds in the distance, sounds that are close by. Not labeling or judging the sounds, simply just letting them exist in this space at this time. Let the sounds draw closer until you find the sound of breath. And notice the rhythm of breath, the inhales and the exhales, the coolness of the inhale, the expansion of the lungs, and then followed by this natural exhale of the lungs. The oxygen reversing this path and the warmth of the exhale. And let the awareness of the breath travel together for a few rounds of breath. Just like the waves of the ocean, breathing in and breathing out. We will now go on a journey around the body. There is no need to worry if you miss a direction or two. Simply just let the sound of my voice guide the awareness through the body. Where attention goes, energy flows. We will begin at the crown of the head, center of the eyebrows, tip of the nose, center of the throat, collarbone, tips of the shoulders, elbows, wrists, tips of the thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, center of the throat, heart center, bottom of the sternum, navel center, center of the pelvis, the pelvic floor, hips, knees, ankles, tips of the big toes, second toes, third toes, fourth toes, fifth toes, ankles, knees, hips, pelvic floor, center of the pelvis, navel center, below the sternum, heart center, center of the throat, tip of the nose, center of the eyebrows, crown of the head. An invitation now to let the breath and awareness travel together throughout the body. Can you exhale from the crown of your head to the tip of the toes? And could you inhale from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head? And let the breath and awareness travel together for a few cycles of breath. Let go of this now and come to settle in the space behind the closed eyes where a number of different images will be named and maybe a visual appears. A red car, a yellow banana, a green apple, a starry night, full moon, a flower blooming, a tree in the breeze, a snow-capped mountain, standing at the beach, a shooting star, the earth from space, bells ringing in the distance. Let these images fade and come back to the breath. Notice how small and still the breath is. Feel into the backside of the body, and maybe taking a longer inhale and a longer exhale. Wiggling the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, slowly rolling over to one side, and then making your way up to a seat when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me. It was an honor to share space with you. Have a great rest of your day.